Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechah HaKodash. Double honors go out to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, who rule and teach well. Shalom, Wa, Barakim to you brothers and sisters out there. Alright, this is the brother Malachi from the great millstone Nashville camp. And Lord willing that this lesson is edifying to the hopeful elect. Alright, stuck in traffic, figured I'd go ahead and put some wax. So I didn't really have a specific topic at hand. So Lord willing, the Lord just guides me through the Spirit with what to say. But I'm going to go ahead and, I might as well just go ahead and read this. I'm going to go ahead and read this, Revelations 12, verse 10 to 12. Might as well get verse 12 as well. And excuse the noise. There's some sort of, might be a state trooper or something coming on the side, on the interstate. Probably a bad accident or something. But Revelations chapter 12, verse 10. And it reads, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night." Okay, so the accuser of our brethren is Esau, Edom. We are seeing him fall. Like Yahushua said, and I'm going to keep quoting it. "I beheld Satan fall as lightning from heaven." Esau is going down so fast. Okay? Yeah, we haven't seen the physical deterioration on that type of level as of yet, because the society is still intact and everything, which technically society will still be intact, or at least in areas, because they're going to have the C-hip, and they're still going to be marrying, giving into marriage, and drinking, partying, all that. Given to their folly. Excuse me. But Esau is going down. Okay, whether he goes down this year, next year, we are seeing the fall of our enemy, which, like it says in the book of Sirach, that's one of the joyful things. Being able to live long enough to see the fall of your enemy. We finally, after all this time, we finally are getting ready to see Esau go down once and for all, permanently. He's not coming back. There isn't going to be a second renaissance. All right, he's cooked. Verse 11. "And they overcame him." This is the elect. Yahweh Ratazah, we're part of that remnant. "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb." That's Yahushai. Right? Spirit of Yahushai is with us. Yahushai told us, "Where two or three are gathered, there I am in the midst of them. And by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death." Because this is our life, the ministry. All right, being an Israelite, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, "Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." This is what we are supposed to be doing. Right? There's nothing greater than this. So you're damn right, Yahweh Ratazah, that will be bold in that day, like scriptures say, Proverbs 28 and 1, "The righteous are bold as a lion." Yahweh Ratazah will be bold in that day, that we will give our life for this truth if we have to. Not everybody's going to die. Most of us are going to get beamed up, but everybody has to be willing to die. Okay? Look what Yahushua went through for you. You mean to tell me you can't, go into a guillotine, or a firing squad, or whatever. Most likely guillotine, but however the capital punishment is for doing absolutely nothing wrong, by the way. All right, that's part of suffering wrongfully. Yahushua, he lived a perfect life. And look what they did to him. Okay? Revelations 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Esau doesn't have much longer. So because of that, he's going to have to, because there's bounds that he can't pass, right? He's got a limited time here, and the time is short, right? Romans 13:11, "Our salvation is nearer than when we believed." Okay? But like it says, the devil has come down onto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So he's going to move in an emotional, irrational way. He's going to try to force the course of the river. You see? He's going to force the course of the river. Or he's going to try to, rather. But like it says in Isaiah, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord's going to lift up that standard. So we don't have to worry about this devil, man, and the devious plans that he got. We know about Agenda 2030. Now, Yahawaratazah, it happens well before then, but if not, then that ain't that long. That ain't too far from now. Okay? That ain't too far from now. But the way I always look at it is, if his agenda is 2030, the Lord said he's cutting the time short, the days are being sped up for the elect, I don't believe it would go that far. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean we're getting out in the next 3 months. It could be another year, but this thing is happening, and it's happening fast. And that's all we really need to be concerned about, man. That's all we really need to be concerned about, worried about. Making sure that we're serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, getting our households in order, cleaning the leaven out of our spirits, just continuing to fight. Another day, prior to the floodgate opening up, so to speak, is another day to get closer to the Lord. So that should be our main focus. That should be our priority. You see? Oh yeah, it must be a wreck or something, because they got the lane blocked off up there, it looks like. But yeah, that's just something I just wanted to put up real quick. I pray it was edifying. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai willing. So with that said, I want to give all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rachah HaKodash. Dub honors the Apostle Elder Great Millstone. Shalom.